Today we're at the GAC AION store in Chongqing to test the new AION V with its map-free intelligent driving function called the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Our day is divided into two stages, starting with a guided tour. This car isn't available yet, but I took photos of it at the Beijing Auto Show and captured its interior and sycamore frame. Let's begin. Turn on the intelligent assisted driving system. And the first standard is to reach a speed of more than 30 miles per hour, right? Then the lane must be centered. There are two items, which are to shift the gears in and out, which is equivalent to pushing the gears down twice in succession. In fact, the test drive system has already started running. The direction of the right roller can adjust the speed, and this is the right roller, right? The left roller is, oh, the volume is too low, but we still do it right. Because according to regulations and laws, your hands must be in this position on the steering wheel. Well, now that the yellow light is notified, we will start the next step. And then we may have about 2 to 3 kilometers to get on the highway, and we need to feel the highway. In this case, the driving system of this car is, I heard the sound and the reminder, and it was very timely. Now I am about 200 meters away from the right turn lane, and I started to turn right. And in front of us, you can see that these electric motorcycles will affect the road we are driving on and affect our driving distance. So the intelligent system can recognize it very quickly and give timely feedback. We are already on the airport highway, and our speed is now maintained at about 90 miles per hour. Okay, the improvement is very fast. Yes. It has automatically recognized this line. It has automatically recognized it, and then the speed is controlled within 100 mph. I saw that it was about 90 mph. What is the greatest experience that pure electric or new energy vehicles give you? It allows you to quickly increase the speed from 60 mph to 90 mph without you noticing it, and this system is very stable. That is, you don't have the kind of feeling of nausea and vomiting when you are sitting in the passenger seat when the speed increases very quickly. This system does not have this feeling, and the experience is very good. Of course, all of this is in compliance with the standards of traffic regulations. So it is actually the same principle as the cruise control of a fuel car. As for the smart Abarth system, after all, you have experienced Huawei. And including the Avita also uses Huawei's system. The GAC AION system we are experiencing now is indeed a completely different experience style from the so-called Huawei models we have experienced. We are about to leave the highway and get off the highway. Then when getting off the highway, it will probably approach me in advance. I estimate it to be about 1 kilometer. It can be predicted in advance within about 500 or 800 meters, and the turning light intervenes. It is a manual reminder for your turning car to intervene, and it will intervene automatically when it cuts in first. It seems that the intervention time is earlier than that of some luxury models, and it will intervene automatically, which is better than other brands. I also want to say one more thing. In fact, this car is ERV, and it is currently using 400-volt charging. Why do I want to bring this up specifically? Because in mainland China, 800-volt charging is fast charging and supercharging, which is a more mainstream charging design. But AION is a car company with a global layout. The visionary behind this technology has set his sights on the global market, using 400-volt charging capabilities located near the right front wheel of the vehicle. This means that fast charging or supercharging at 400 volts is available to meet the demands of domestic consumers. A coach informed us today that traveling over 300 kilometers only takes about 15 minutes with this feature. European consumers can take advantage of the European version of charging stations without any issues. Additionally, users in Southeast Asia, South Asia, and even Africa can easily share their charging stations to conveniently charge this car. This shows that this vehicle has been designed with global standards in mind. Okay, I'll take the wheel now and let's get started. Firstly, I want to personally experience the drive without any self-driving assistance since this is a fully electric car. When you press on the accelerator, you can feel a sense of excitement and smoothness that you can't experience in a fuel car during the initial takeoff. I think this is definitely something worth sharing with everyone. Secondly, the visibility while driving is excellent, which is a huge plus for safety and making driving a more enjoyable experience. The entire front windshield is very spacious, and the space of the entire car is also very high. The design of JC AION's entire vehicle has always been composed of large spaces, and we have to give it a thumbs up. We are now trying to use the intelligent assisted driving system to take over it. But according to traffic regulations, I still have to keep both hands on the steering wheel. Let me first talk about the entire vehicle. We are driving on the middle lane on the road we are traveling on. If a vehicle suddenly enters, you have to increase the speed to 3. If you force overtake, your car will slow down immediately. The Imperial carriage judged that the speed was very high and thought it might be dangerous, so it immediately slowed down the entire vehicle. We were just going 70 mph, but now it has dropped to 55 mph, and then he slowly speeded up again. I'm curious if this system is utilizing your driving history to determine the most effective driving method for you. Additionally, if you take a closer look, you'll notice that this technology enables us to create a self-driving solution that mimics human driving habits, all based on the car's feedback. It's important to note that the car is equipped with advanced features such as laser radar, 5mm glass, and 11 cameras, making it even more capable of providing a safe and efficient driving experience. The various hardware components in the intelligent assisted driving system work together to control the behavior of the entire car, liberating us from having to use our hands and minds to a great extent. At the end of the journey and test, we will provide you with information on the amount of electricity consumed by the electric wheel throughout the trip. While we did have a brief period of high-speed driving, the majority of the driving took place on city streets. Now, we will transition from the urban roads to the highway. I'm going to try to reach a speed of approximately 120 kilometers per hour. Initially, I was amazed at the electric car's ability to accelerate rapidly. The moment I pressed on the accelerator for the first time, I felt a surge of power that left traditional fuel cars in the dust. It felt as though I was driving a high-performance 3.6 V6 engine car with instant power at my fingertips. This is one of the most exciting aspects of driving a new energy or pure electric car, the thrill of seamless and immediate acceleration. Once I took over the car, I was pleasantly surprised to find that the battery was fully charged and could run for approximately 302 kilometers on pure electric power. Even after driving it for such a long time, I continue to relish the exhilaration of driving an electric car. The IN brand of GAC Group boasts a unique feature on this generation of models: the ability to last up to 294 hours thanks to its exceptional energy consumption skills, a secret exclusive to the brand. Now let me ask you the first question regarding this model. What would you consider a reasonable price for this car? This is both the initial and subsequent question. The car brand has revealed that this model has a global reach, indicating its potential launch in Europe, South Asia, India, Southeast Asia, and Africa. In my opinion, the worldwide availability of this car showcases its versatility and adaptability to various driving environments and demands. China's GAC Group has spent 10 years honing its skills. All the capabilities of this car and all the latest technologies of GAC Group are used in this car. This is a global car, and we have high expectations for it. Okay, that's all for today.